Hey guys, I'm here back for the new standard season. We're just climbing on ladder right now. We've just started our climb, Platinum Tier 3. Anyways, I was looking at the new standard and put together kind of my take on Boros Aggro after the rotation. So this deck I've been playing just a little bit here, and it's been performing really well. A lot of the same cards you're going to see here: 4 Hopeful Initiate, 4 Kumano Faces Kakazan, 4 Bloodthirsty Adversary, Brutal Cathar, Stormseeker, Sunrise Cavalier, and Thundering Raiju. So these are all great. We know that they're good. They interact the way we want them to. But the new cards that we have here, Guardian of New Benalia, this card is totally insane. Yeah, I didn't really believe it until I saw it in action, but the ability to scry every turn, drop a threat that's unkillable, and then the enlist is also great, just to be able to push damage through. I can't say enough good things about this card. This card is insane. It single-handedly wins games. Yeah. And then you have Lightning Strike, which is the replacement for Royal Eruption. Instant speed, which is great. I did remove the Play with Fire. It just wasn't doing enough, and I wanted kind of these heavy threats here. So yeah, I think this is actually better than Boros Aggro pre-rotation. This card is totally nuts and is a perfect inclusion into the deck. The mana base is a little rough. We have 9 basic mountains, 6 basic plains, and then 3 Sundown Pass. We are playing 2 Windscarred Crag, which I'm just kind of experimenting here. I want the least number of tap lands possible, but we do also want good mana. So I think 2 of these feels about right. 2 secluded Courtyard. These can be used for naming whichever creature type you need. Ideally it's going to be human, but you can certainly use it for spirit if you are short on red for your Thundering Raiju. And then Thran Portal, this is one of the new lands I'm playing as a 2 of. Basically it allows you to choose a basic land type, but you, sort of a City of Wrath, you have to pay a life every time you use it. So you really don't want too many of these things going on. I had a game where I had 2 out and barely managed to win at like 2 life, so I think 2 is right. You don't want to see more than 1 of these a game usually. But that's pretty much the deck. It operates the same way that Boros Aggro kind of always did, and then just you're going to see some of these new inclusions. Guardian of New Benalia, this card is absurd. So let's get into some games. Okay, great opening hand. And then here, we can try to hope to have the land drop for turn 2, but I think it's better just to ensure our turn 2 lands. Again, this card is just great. Like, especially against the mirror, being able to drop a threat that they can't just kill on end step is huge. And it makes this guy just look bad. I mean, it's amazing. I haven't seen anyone else running it yet, so I don't know if the tech isn't out yet, but this card is nuts. Like, they're afraid to walk into it. Like, what do they do? they can't kill it. It's just amazing. And then you're going to get to see the other half of what it does. So we're going to attack with Enlist. Oh, I guess not this turn. He's killing our guy. We would if he didn't kill our guy, but you'll see. Eventually. Yeah, so when you attack, it gives you the option to attack with Enlist. If you have another creature who is not summoning sick, you can then tap it to add its power to Guardian. And it lets you basically push through some really tough board states. So it's just all around great. Okay, so we're up against Thundering Raiju here, and we're at 7. We just want to hang back a little bit. I think several players have tried to evolve Boros into mono red, just because they didn't find enough cards that they liked, but this card is nuts. And I guess just in case he has burn here, like if he has like whatever, like another lightning strike or something like that. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's try this. Yeah, and now we're just in the driver's seat. Like this card is nuts. And I think it's just because we want to protect our life total here, we're going to be a little careful. So I think I'm just going to send in the slasher here. Actually, I'll just send in the initiate, I think. Just a lone initiate. But like the amount of security that you feel when you have one of these in play, it's just unrivaled. Like they can't do anything. He has the lightning strike. Okay, so I guess this is a little awkward. I think unfortunately, let's see, is this game? We might have been a little bit aggressive with our initiate. Maybe should have just sat back. Well, it's not over yet. And again, that's only possible in a lot of ways because of this guy. Okay, so we're forced to block like this. Actually, let's see, we can go, if we eat one of these, drop to 2. It's not great. I think it's safer. We have enough cards in our hand that we can win a longer game, and we don't want to just like lose to a top deck. I think we block like this. Let's see. I think we can maybe let go of Kumalo here. Unfortunately, we definitely have to sit back for just a second here. All right, now he needs to draw something off the top with 3. We've got to make some forward momentum here just a little bit. So if he draws nothing, we can start building our guys a little bit. I think it's still better to just maybe just get in with the Cavalier by itself right now. We're in a super tenuous position here. Alright, now we can start really getting to work here. So I think we're still just sending with one guy here. Actually, he's going to have an extra guy. I think we just sit back for a second. Try to get 2 spells and turn it back to daytime. Well, actually, let's see. Maybe we play Kumano faces Kakazan and not worry about the extra counter. Yeah, it's probably better to just... Great. want to wait one more turn before sending in. Still just very nervous about our life total. Was just a little too close. It's kind of hard to know when to push. Kind of long wait times here. Usually it goes pretty quick. But yeah, while we're waiting, basically some of the decks that I've seen, there's like a mono blue aggro deck now that has, I think, Haughty Djinn, where it's like a power equal to the number of instants that are in your graveyard, instants and sorceries, I think. So, and then there's also like a 5/5 serpent that they can play that's mana is reduced by the number of instants and spells in their graveyard, so that's kind of nice. Okay, not sure what's going on with the wait time here. This is kind of crazy. Also mono black aggro, which runs these 2/1s that they can replay, which is pretty nasty. They actually got some very good spells, some very good cards for mono black. There's a legendary 4/5, I think Shield Dread something or other, which is totally insane. It gains them 2 life every card they draw, and makes you lose 2 life for every card that you draw. And then it's also a 4/5 Death Touch for 4, which is just nuts. So with the Thran Portal, you want to try to play it as your third land, since otherwise it comes in tapped. If you play it as like land 4 or 5. You're really going to get a chance to see these guys in action. They're really good. We didn't see it that last game, but I'm hoping this game you'll see. Yeah, and let's see, I don't think we need this. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of this land. Like, if nothing else, the ability to just not lose your creature is just great. So we actually want to name Spirit for this, just in case we don't get the extra red source. So now I will show you Enlist. When you enlist, you get to tap a non-summoning creature you control. And then it adds its power to this creature's power. And we also get to Scry, which is just amazing. So I do want a Thundering Raiju. I also want a land. I think it's a great card and it's wonderful, but I think right now we actually need to get land first. So I think we're going to get this so we can double spell next turn and then go for land. And then the nice thing is, when you buff this up, again, you can just discard a card to make it indestructible, in case they want to kill it or something. So the Scry is really nice. It kind of feels a lot like Tressolara in the Rebels deck. That one is obviously getting counters and gaining life, but the Scrying is nice. So, do we want to try to Lightning Strike to get the Shredder out of the way while we still can before it gets big? I'm not sure. I kind of like the idea. I also want a double spell here, though. So I think instead, let's go ahead and drop Guardian. And then we can go ahead and give it haste and allow it to enlist one of these guys, which is great. Alright, so now we can, I think we can only enlist with one of them. So we'll attack with this one just regularly, and then this one will enlist. So now we would like another land. This is great. I guess we could use another Kumano here and just double spell again. And then after that, do we want to have 2 land? I think we do. So I think we will leave it like this. It also has nice synergy, like you can discard Lightning Strike and then use Bloodthirsty Adversary to get it back, and all kinds of funny stuff like that, so it's great. I guess, yeah, a consideration here is not to double spell for Ledger Shredder, so maybe that wasn't... I hadn't thought about that, but I think this is still fine. I guess he's racing? Okay, so what are we doing here? We could play another Guardians, or we could try to Lightning Strike here. So if we, I guess we could also play Adversary. Is there any benefit to playing Adversary? We already have the extra haste activier here, so I guess there's really no huge benefit to playing Adversary. We can save it for later. Then I think we just push with 2 of these guys. So I think we do play Guardian. Now we can make this Guardian haste. Alright, so he wants to kill that care. I don't know that we actually care. That's not true. Actually, well, let's see, we would have to tap it. Do we want to save it? I mean, it's sort of like saving mana, so I think we do want to save it. Okay, I think we're going to get rid of adversary here. So now we're going to enlist with this guy. And I don't know that we've attacked with the other one. Yeah, I think we just attack with this guy and enlist. And you can just enlist one creature. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we don't need this land here anymore. And then if he just takes it, we kill him with Kumano Faces Kakuzan. Okay, and that'll do it. So yeah, this was kind of a better demonstration of what this guy can really do. As you can see, it just creates all kinds of nightmare math for our opponent. So, slowly moving up here, Platinum, Tier 3, slowly getting there. But anyways, here's the deck. Just again, to quick recap. So basically, big changes, Lightning Strike in place of whatever the 3 damage sorcery spell, Royal something or other, and this in place of Luminarch, which is no longer available in Standard. So yeah guys, that's the deck, and we'll see you next time.